yapıp ne ettiğinden bir tek sen beni haberdar edebilirsin.
Öldüreceğim onu.
Seni bu kadar çok severken üzmek ister miyim hiç?
This episode marks the exact moment the story changes direction. Until now, the danger existed outside, in the shadows and within the villains. But tonight, the danger steps into the light. When the victim asks for revenge and the hero promises violence, it becomes clear that the story is no longer about survival. It's about transformation. And not all transformations are good. Meijin is finally rescued after everything she endured: kidnapping, fear, psychological torture, and moments that slowly stripped away her sense of safety. But what does freedom look like for her? There's no relief, no tears, no silence. Her first request is a gun. She wants to shoot Nezir herself. This moment is deeply uncomfortable, and intentionally so. The show is telling us something powerful. Trauma does not end when captivity ends. Sometimes, that's when the real damage begins. Meijin wants control. She wants power over the man who made her feel powerless. Then Aes steps forward. This was a moment that could have brought calm, a moment for healing. Instead, he promises revenge. He says he will kill Nezir. Suddenly, the emotional tone shifts, from rescue to retaliation. Meijin's brother becomes the audience's emotional lens. He sees Meijin's pain, but he also recognizes how dangerous this path is. Meijin is already drowning in anger, and Aes is only adding fuel to the fire. This is no longer protection, it's escalation. Meanwhile, Nezir quietly proves why he remains so terrifying. He doesn't run. He doesn't panic after losing Meijin. Instead, he gathers information about Aes's next move. There's something chilling about this. Nezir isn't reacting emotionally. He's thinking strategically. He may have lost the battle, but he's preparing to win the war. This episode explores a powerful emotional triangle. Meijin is trying to regain control, while others attempt to prove their love through protection. At the same time, Nezir is holding on to control through manipulation. He tells Meijin, "If I love you that much, would I ever hurt you?" On the surface, this sounds romantic, but psychologically, it reveals his greatest weakness. Aes believes that love means protection, but he fails to realize that revenge, even when disguised as protection, still creates danger. Meijin's decision to distance herself from him is incredibly significant. She is trying to protect him from Nezir's war. That distance may cost him emotionally, but Aes refuses to accept it. He refuses separation. Then comes a major emotional revelation. Murat is Meijin's son. The mother's reaction is heartbreaking. Shock turns into grief within seconds. And then comes the most devastating line of the episode. "You buried your son twice." This line uncovers years of buried secrets and emotional pain. The story slowly reveals that the deepest wounds in this world were not created by enemies, but by the choices of family. The past is not just haunting them, it's catching up with them. Everything is now moving toward a major emotional collision. Nezir is calm and strategic, while Aes is emotional and reactive, and Meijin is traumatized and unpredictable. This combination is explosive. Nezir is almost guaranteed to succeed in some way, partly because emotionally driven people tend to make predictable mistakes. The revelation about Murat will reshape relationships and reopen old conflicts. Families may begin turning against each other. The most tragic possibility is that Aes's promise to kill Nezir will lead him straight into danger. In stories like this, the moment a hero chooses revenge, he steps onto a battlefield he may not survive. This episode isn't about victory. It's about setting the stage for a fall. In the next episode, someone's world is going to collapse. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section.